Good morning. Good morning. Um, just want us to do a quick top-down analysis on AUD, USD. Maybe we can learn something from it. I had already marked it up for myself, just real quick. I can use a different chart right here. All right, so here we go. The first thing that we are going to identify on the daily time frame is that this market is clearly on a downtrend. Okay, so the market is on a downtrend. That's the first thing that we are going to identify here. Basically, it's been in a falling pattern. We're just doing this just so that you're aware of what's going on. So basically, we should be searching for a sell, but this is on the daily. It's on the daily time frame. Okay. So now you're not going to take a trade here, not unless you are getting into some long-term based trades. You're not just going to get into a sell here, but you already know what you are searching for is for the market to drop from this position. So personally, what I do, I like to switch it up to a line chart, and it just helps me get a much better picture of what's going on. And I'll just put in mark up my support and resistance zones, only because I feel like they help me a lot, especially in just identifying the zones. People would do it differently, but this is how I like personally to do it. And I'm only going to mark up some key zones that I am interested in. Um, Again, this will also help us in identifying, okay, our take profit and stop loss areas. So I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I'm just gonna mark up some key zones that I'm seeing there. This will probably be a good area to look at as well. I'll change the color of that one to black, and the one up here as well. No, when it comes to trading, you just want to make sure that what you're doing, right? Um, you pretty much have a bigger picture, and then you also have like work your way down. So already I can see what's going on with this market, right? You can see we currently the market is pushing down. We are expecting a sell. That's why I really like this trade. Um, but we have to get the perfect entry for ourselves. Okay, we need a good entry. I love this. I'm going to take out this trend line. We don't really need it. Look at this right here. So what else are we identifying on the 4 hours as part of our top down analysis? Is that now we have what we refer to as, let me see if I'll get the pattern right here. It's a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, if I can see it from my tools. Okay, right here. Okay, so market goes up, market comes down. It's giving you your left shoulder, comes up there, gives you your head. Okay, you can see that. And now we have our right shoulder. Now, the thing is, this right shoulder is not yet done forming. Okay, and sometimes I want to say, do not assume that the market is going to behave the way that you desire for it to behave. Do not make that assumption. Do not make the assumption that the market has to behave the way that you want it to behave. So this is an incomplete head and shoulders. But if this market keeps dropping down here, and sweeps off this lower position, then I already like it, for the sell. We're just trying to get the perfect entry at this point. Okay, we're trying to get the perfect entry at this point. The other thing that we are seeing here, right, just as to get our confluence, basically our confirmations. Market was making higher high, higher low. You can see higher high, higher low, higher high, and then bam, it made a lower low, a lower high. Okay, lower low and a lower high. So that also just goes to show you that it broke the structure. Okay, the structure for an uptrend was broken, and this market is definitely gearing itself up for a sell. We may see a selling a downtrend position coming up, and this is on the 4 hours. So on the 4 hours, we already can see, we already know our positions right here. We know what's going on. This market is pulling back to our black line, right? We are searching for the perfect entry. At this point, I like this candle. You can see the market broke at this. Let me just zoom it in a little bit for us. So market broke this position right here, which is a support and resistance area based on the daily time frame, the black line, and the market is pulling back to it. So if you watch one of my videos where I do a training on entry points, one of the entry points is to wait for the market to break structure, give you a pullback, and now you have an entry. Okay, so market is pulling back, very much expected, and we like that. We like that because now it's telling us it's behaving how we would like to see it go. All right, so this is the pullback we are waiting for, and on the 1 hour, now we already know now what we are searching for. Okay, we already know what we are searching for right here. Okay, we want to see this market drop. So allow me to go back to the 4 hours so that we can maybe adjust this a little bit for ourselves. We would like to see this market maybe drop. I'm going in for the long-term trade. It's a risk to reward ratio of 1:8, which is good. So we're searching for this. Then we want to see the market drop. We want to see the market drop. So right there, okay, this is what we want to see. Like to see the market give us something like that. And I'm not saying that it's going to behave exactly as I plotted it out. I'm just saying that's a market drops through lower lows and lower highs. So we are waiting for this entry right here, okay? And this is on the 1 hour. Pretty much, we do have somewhat of a long-term trade, and we're just searching for a perfect entry. And basically, you can see how I'm doing my breakdown, okay? You can see how I'm doing my breakdown. I'm going all the way from a higher time frame. I saw on the daily, right? We saw on the daily that the market basically has been moving on a downtrend, which actually gives us a much better projection, that this market will be dropping all the way. And then we came to the 4 hours. We established that the market had already broken the uptrend, the pullback on the uptrend, and it's making a reversal for us over here. We came down to the 1 hour where we are searching for our entry. Okay, now we know that the market is gonna play us, right? So I'll go down to, some people go down to 30 minutes, I'll go down to 15 minutes, and so that I can wait for this market to pull up to these positions. You can also see right here, let me see if this will work. Okay, you look at this place, we do have support and resistance, and that's why this market seems to be dragging right here. Okay, again, this is a nice risk to reward. If I make my entry exactly right here, you will be risking 32 pips. Now go back to your okay. Now go back to your risk management and ask yourself, how much do I really want to risk on this trade? This is 32. So if you do your calculations right, if you are doing 0.01, mostly on leverage of maybe 1:100, 0.01, this will be you risking maybe $3, $3.20. Okay. If your risk to reward is higher than that, you might be risking a little bit more. Okay. Now, if you're doing 0.1, you'll be risking $32. If you are doing a 1.0, this will be $320 risk. I'm placing my stop loss just above this point right here, as you can see, just because I want to make sure. Sometimes if it does stop loss hunting, I want to be just safe. So I'm above exactly where we mark this market. Okay. So we are waiting for that pullback, and we already know what we are searching for is a sell position on AUD USD. So if you have trading view, you could add your add an alert, modify it. Okay. I would like to see market just touching this area. Okay, crossing up. Yeah, once it goes there, I want to be notified also on my email. So that's perfect. And then only once. And watch for sell after pullback. I mean, you don't really have to do this. I like to just remind myself. And that's why I put in the alert. So that's what we are waiting for. We are waiting for that pullback. Once we get the pullback, now you can go ahead and enter into a sell position. And this is a beautiful trade so far. Beautiful trade. If the analysis does pan out, now you want to get in. Market comes here, gets rejected. Okay. You want to see the market being rejected in this zone. So, you want to see something like this. See if we can get this to work. Okay, we want to see something like this where the market is going to reject in this zone. Okay, we don't want to see the market. I mean, if it goes above, if this candle goes above here, okay, if it breaks, then I still would want to wait for some kind of rejection. There's also this zone right here, right? I would want to see the market reject, but I'll only take a trade. I'll only take a trade once this market comes back down below that zone. Just to be very clear, I only take if the market breaks above, I only take a trade once it comes back down below this zone. Okay, so now it's a patience game, and that is what trading is mostly about. It's about you being patient. Don't rush in the market. Don't expect for some crazy stuff. Just be realistic. Use good risk to reward. This is a beautiful risk to reward where you are risking For every $1 you're risking, you're targeting to make 8, right? Long-term trade, you can have 3 trades with different take profit zones. And as you can see right here, market could also sell from this position. You just need to know what you are searching for. So I'm patient and I'm waiting, and I'll see how it goes from there. But basically, top-down analysis on AUD USD, more of a long-term trade than anything. Okay, so that's it for that. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Have a good day.